Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we were playing some Baron Solo. This is the first time I feel like I've done Baron Solo on a actual video in some time. I've been doing a lot of stream games on it and all that stuff, so I wanted to finally, get a what is going on. Holy moly. Okay, I can't help over there. That's just going to be a disaster potentially. Uh, well, okay, Cerberus with the assist. All right, could have been worse, could have been worse. But yeah. So I wanted to really quickly mention that I have changed up my mic volume a little bit. The Cerberus still there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's so over. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna be mega behind now. But yeah, I changed up my mic volume a little bit because I wanted to see if that would help. Some people were saying it was a little bit too low, blah blah blah. So I wanted to, see if this works. I'm always pretty conservative on, changing these things up or down. So there's a chance it might not be up enough yet, and if not, let me know. Because he clears slow, we want to like zone a creep or two, which we're able to do. But yeah, he does have a kill, so he's accelerated in farm. We're definitely behind right now, and it's going to be a little bit tricky to play most likely because he has an XP lead. But our big thing on Baron, and really the big thing when you play Baron solo in general, is understanding that you as a character will typically win your lanes if you hit your stuff, and if you miss your stuff, you will typically lose. So the biggest thing, above all, is to hit your stuff. And I know that sounds really silly, or really, like, I guess, straightforward and almost applicable to every character, but very similar to what I would say, like, an OC aspect is. This is Aegis down. Didn't know he had Aegis, but that's fine to know. Make sure he misses this creep. We can back up here, play like a little freeze almost. Um, very similar to, like an Osiris aspect, you really are kind of a bit of a streaky character, and if you're struggling early to get accurate hits off, you're really going to lose a lot of ground in the lane. So generally speaking, looking for kind of high probability but also frequent hits is extremely important. And what I mean by high probability is like, if I'm kind of unsure of if my root is in range or not, I'm probably not going to throw it, and things like that, because the threat of having the ability up is more valuable than me throwing the ability and missing it. So I really need to like feel pretty good about my hits. Some of that is practice, some of that is mechanics obviously, but some of that is also just like selection, right? But if you do that, if you're able to kind of keep that tension, keep that threat, just like with Osiris aspect who, really throws all these sickles and stuff, you're going to have a lot of success. So really phenomenal character, and I think it's one of those gods that part of what I enjoy so much about him is usually the laning phase success is on you, and on how you play, like mechanically. And if you're hitting your stuff, Baron can really win literally any lane in the game. And if you're missing your stuff, you can quite literally lose any lane in the game. So there is a level of like accountability, I guess, right, that you can have that's like cool. I don't know, like, if you play Guan Yu, you're designed to lose for a period of time. Whereas with this, it's like I really have the potential to win any lane, so that's really fun. Um, and we can also just use our abilities a bit to like zone him off creeps, so he loses gold like that. And we're in a pretty comfortable spot. Obviously, the game is very awkward. Whenever the game's awkward, try to just think of like big timers and stuff, which I was trying to say was going to be that I would probably be getting ganked. And the reason why I'd probably be getting ganked is because rocks are coming up. Didn't get to say it, but yeah, rocks are coming up. So they'll probably look for something on us, and lo and behold, they immediately come over. We did survive the gank. We got them quite low. Maybe Loki's here able to get a kill. He does have beads, which is pretty brutal. I really would not recommend not going blink in the jungle most of the time. You just lose so much pace push. But yeah, he's level 3, just completely running it right now at the moment. Unlucky. I know he had a bad start. Oh, that's good, though. Okay, he is dead. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. All good. I feel like if the Loki was less behind, he probably owns there, but he wasn't, so is what it is. We do get a blue buff invade, we get the wave crash as well. I'll check rocks here, presuming they are still up. I can't really do them on my own very easily when there's like mid contest threat, because notice my mid is on wear speed, and theirs is going to rotate over, so I probably just have to give it, but, we're going to try to play a safe... Excuse me, I have the hiccups again. We're going to try to play a safe game, and we're going to try to just, like, not die. So yes, is doing rocks normally the right play there? Yeah, if there weren't, 45 people coming, but unfortunately there are. We force a blink on Susano. That's nice, and I mean, look, folks, sometimes you're going to have very scuffed games. Obviously, they have, like, their best players are their mid-jungle. Our best players are... Anyways, yeah, so the point is, right, is that you have to play for yourself a little bit. You just have to make sure you are doing your thing. And as long as you do that, you always have a decent chance. I really need to make sure I'm not gankable because I can be, especially without Aegis. And generally, I would say this character is quite safe, but, you know, Cerberus has good gank potential, or setup potential, excuse me, and Susano from an accelerated start like this Susano is, or really any jungler with an accelerated start, doesn't have to have a whole lot of care. They can just kind of run at you and kill you. And that's really if you're any god. So, you know, playing with a level of poison safety right now is really important. And that sucks, man. I mean, that's just a jungle moment, you know what I mean? That, like, I just have to kind of, you know, cradle so hard. But we do see him left right now, so we now know we're safe. Just play the root auto, and if he jumps, he's going to get rooted immediately after and just gets one shot, so doesn't even bother. We're going to shove the right wave, play for a push. Really important here, because I am staying to farm, I need to play to farm. I did a coaching recently where I had a solo laner who had a kill situation similar to this, and instead of clearing, they just like hit the tower. It's the last thing you want to be doing here. I want to actually get this wave and back, because then I have the force and I can like be strung for rocks or whatever the case might be. But if I'm just hitting the tower, then I'm going to clear the wave late, so I don't want that. Let's back here and try to get strung for rocks. Again, we don't have mid prio or jungler, despite having a good gank there, is still behind. It's very likely that we just won't be able to contest this, and if that's the case, it really is what it is. You know, this is a team game, so sometimes you have to understand that like your contests are not super doable because of like map state, and that's generally okay as long as you don't die, right? So those rocks, the jungler's there is very strong. We had to back. Is what it is if we split them or lost them, right? It was the 1v1 there. If you don't die for contests like that, which we didn't, you know, we're down a couple hundred gold. Obviously, we got some shutdowns on the map, etc. But, like, it's not that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. The worst thing you can do is contest something you can't really fight for and then die. So as long as that doesn't happen, we're still in a pretty savable spot, even if it's a bit losing. And it's, like, workable. Want to bait the Aegis here, and he's going to jump away. That's completely fine. I don't want to pop that too early, because if I get ganked, I'm in big, big trouble. Susano's bottom side. And, yeah, so far so good. What the heck? This is the support here. This is okay. Though it is a bit odd. Stampede down on the Herc. I do have Aegis still. I do not have a life here. Unlucky. Well, that sucks. I mean, what the hell is that? Can we do gold? I guess not, boys. We did get a tower on left. Yeah, that's kind of criminal. Like, I feel like if it's so forcing, we should just, like, this tower's not worth it, you know what I mean? Is what it is, boys. Sometimes you just don't live. We can go Breastplate here or go Glad Shield. I'm going to go Glad Shield this game. Now, I will be linking this to the Smite source build for Baron that I attached. If my build in this video ends up being very slightly different to the Baron build, don't worry about that. That is literally just that there are a couple of like flex items, and I don't always put all of those flex items into the actual build description and category for flex items. The build on Smite source is completely viable and good. I just do that because I don't do that, excuse me, for showing all the potential flexes, because quite honestly, it's probably too much info and just not helpful. I might just be dead again, boys. Well, maybe not. Did kill him. Yeah, it's too bad the Merlin's here. We would have actually 2v2'd them, killed both. That's really unfortunate. Ay, dude. Like, they are really hounding me this game. I mean, I guess we're ahead on the map because we're ahead in duo, but it's not worth it for the amount of numbers that are, like, being put over here. We're just, like, winning the game if we just play on the other side of the map, I feel like. It's really, really tricky to play. Okay. We're alright, though. It's not terrible. Space the 1. Now, they do have a fast TP to solo with the Queen Naga reset, so Susano could just beeline back, you know? Again, when junglers are ahead in games, they completely run the pace. And yeah, like, unfortunately, if you're a solo laner, you're maybe just in the throes, so You got to be careful. We see Susanoo on left though, so I'm relatively safe. Do have a gank here coming, so I'm playing very aggro on purpose. And it should just be a kill for him. Oh, he doesn't have ult, actually. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was out of range. I guess I should have just thrown the ability to force his jump. Maybe he just kills him. Oh, he does not kill him. It is a disaster. No, he does. Okay. I mean, yeah, you gotta force that. I get it. It's not the best, not the worst. Not the best and not the worst. It is what it is. We'll take it. We have Glad Shield on our back, which is really nice. That's gonna help us out big time. Excuse me. And yeah, no, this has been a very, very strange game. But I think, you know, what I can hopefully show here a little bit, despite it going obviously not incredibly for us, is that, you know, even when it's very messy and chaotic, we've done a good job kind of just playing stable and like farming and clearing. And assuming you do that, you're always like kind of okay, right? So yeah, definitely wish I was able to be more ahead. I just kind of have to play on a bit of a leash, which sucks. Thankfully, this usually won't happen in most games, so that's convenient, right? Don't know if the jungler's ganking, so I wanted to play a little bit safe. That's why we didn't insta-ult him, because if the Susanoo is, then I'm in big trouble. He is, but we did get Serval already. I should be okay here. Just gonna Aegis the stun. I think we're fine here. We're not fine here, but we did get a kill. Yeah. Yeah, those guys do a lot of damage, don't they? By the way, if you were wondering, like, why did you go Fizz defense first? Like, that's why, and it doesn't even matter, so heartbreaking. But we did get a kill, so 2v1, you get something. I mean, it's workable. Susanoo's still also over there, so, you know, if we did win the fight in duo, which we should have, and we did, there might be some hope. So hopefully they can get this. We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna go back right, keep doing my thing.
Your right tower is under attack.
Man, it's crazy though that like that's not a gank that you live. People have had a lot of discourse about like our tower's too weak in this game. To some degree, I think yes. To be honest, but like that's not really a tower thing. I think that's just like this thing, you know. So it's a tricky topic. I do think towers are probably a little too weak though, just in terms of actual ramping up damage. So yeah. Okay. This guy's got Lash and Bancroft, so it is the sustained Serb build, which I respect. I think this build's super fun and like, you know, sneakily decent on Serb. Because, you know, Lash obviously nerfed a bit, but it's strength that got nerfed. He doesn't care about that. CC him right away, and he is popped. Nice. And that gank is really free and doable because we have no gold to, like, counterplay, right? So if we get that kill, there's not, like, some cross-map objective they're going to get, which is, like, great. Okay, I guess I'll take these. And, hey, we got a tower here. That's pretty good. How ahead are we? We're up, you know, 1400-ish just about, so it's a stable game. Definitely is a stable one. I'm going to have Sphere of Negation here, which is really going to just, like, help. And then afterwards, I kind of think I'll just go a Shell upgrade or an Aegis upgrade, and probably go Mushroom afterwards. We can even go Stampede on this character if you really want to. It is an okay choice, so a lot of different builds, kind of like iterations on this god that centralize around a theme of like shared prots, a couple upgraded actives, and then some type of util item. And it doesn't matter too much. I can go double active, I could go Stampede in an active, I could go, excuse me, double relic, whatever the case might be. So, you know, we'll find out. I'm not too sure yet. I usually just build off a feel, and the feel's correct, but, you know, it's not always super on a line. Now, looks like, yeah, the Serb will get a kill, which sucks a little bit, but I think we can just kind of kill them here. Like, he has no jump.
Yeah, Merlin just flickered.
Oh, the party's this way.
Okay, I wish I could reach him, but I'm just gonna hit who I can. Okay, nice kill. I will say, Ymir there, he does not need to walk up. Like, that's scary. Probably shouldn't do that, but, like, good job. Hey, we're up 6K as a team, by the way. So the boys are popping off. Let's go. Great stuff. Great stuff. I think mostly in this game, what is it called? You do want to ensure in a spot like this that you, again, have your fights largely around objectives, and if you do that, you'll get a good look, right? Because if we can force an even fight where our feet are settled on an objective, we're going to be very happy. But we just need to do that, so like I would say right now, if we can group up and do Naga, that'd be really good. I know my team's not like around me, but what I can do here, normally I would just back. I'm not against bad players, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to kind of just like pseudo hover. Now we see Merlin on the left, and the reason I'm hovering is because if they collapse on Queen, we're going to lose it if I'm not there. But they end up going top left to force the kill. Those guys lingered a bit too long. They definitely should have, you know, not stayed, but it is what it is. We'll clear right, and then probably just fast mid. We don't have fast. We'll just walk mid and try to cover like whatever they go to. Could be gold, could be something else. You know, we'll see. It might just already be cooked. We'll figure it out. But yeah, lingering and overstaying is a really tricky kind of bad habit players have, and that was very much a case. He got a kill there at least, but yeah, this ritual looks at the very least doomed. I mean, we can see if there's something.
Serb's going back right.
Yeah, if I can like defend this ritual, it's really good. I mean, if we lose
back.
gold, it is what it is. But yeah, if we get ritual, we're very happy. I'm just gonna like stand on this. I'm not sure what they're doing right now because it's not queen. If they're doing gold again, it's okay. We'd rather get queen over gold. So this is stable. Again, I know they're behind, but that was like a power play, and they did nothing with it. So it was very bad. Okay, they did do gold. So yeah, that's fine. Boom, boys. The prediction is good. Love it. There we go. We should do this. Remember, this despawns at the timer, so we need to burn this fairly quickly or else we won't get it. So Loki is going the wrong way, but he's going for a kill, I guess, and our Cupid's coming, so it should be fine. That's just funny. Yeah, so we'll hit this. Oh, he does just one-shot him. Okay, fair enough. Good job. Man, what a terrible start to this game. Like, we started this game so completely after it. It's kind of coming together all right. Like, I was okay, but my team was doomed, and the Serb had a kill, so he has 2 on first wave. Just so messy. But hey, sometimes it just has to kind of go that way a bit. We do have Aegis upgrade if we want it, or a Shell upgrade, or literally anything upgrade. On gods like Baron, really Aegis Shell is really good. If you want to go to upgraded relics, if you want to just choose one, it's kind of your prerogative. Definitely wouldn't recommend going like Blink on this god. I think Sunder upgrade is largely not that good. It's okay, but again, not fitting on this character at the very least. We'll go Aegis this time around, and we can go into Mushroom or Amnesia Charm next. I need to go in an upgraded relic here. I'm coming. Don't die. I'll pop this thing so they don't get popped. Okay. Oh my gosh, beautiful. I am almost there. So this should help out big time. We have an Aegis, and we'll probably just get fire. Yeah, everything's kind of like gelling together. Again, I felt like Red Team kind of like hinged their game a lot on like ganks and kills and solo side and stuff, and we hinged it in duo and just kind of owned them in duo, and I didn't get too far behind, so lovely stuff. I actually played him like smart and focused, which is not something that happens very often when I'm streaming. So when we do a recording, it's usually a bit better. I'm gonna Aegis this all. We are okay for now. I do still have Shell for this guy. I'm gonna double Lifebinder them. Nice. Now, I think we get this Herc and leave. Yep, let's leave. we just can just reset attack fire. So what we want to do is reset. Why? Because everybody is like kind of low. And also we got towers, right? So we have gold to spend. If we can back spend this gold and then return, we're going to be a-okay. Cupid's getting chased out. I'll try to get to him, but he might just be doomed. But yeah, if we reset and go to fire, this should be like very, very doable. We don't have phenomenal secure on our team. I know we have E-settle, but both teams have a bomb. So if we want to just kind of like group on this fire, they actually might try to sneak right now. So I should walk over, but play safe because we could get picked.
Enemy missing.
Yeah, I don't want to like actually go too far. I'm just gonna wait. But yeah, so you know, we can play for a commit secure, which is a bit dodgy, or more realistically, we have a pretty good shred in our draft, so we can just kind of like let people walk in and kill them by CCing them and stuff. So I think that's what we'll do, to be honest. I can play up a little bit here. Oh, that is so messed up for him. I'm sorry. My bad, goat. I'm okay. I have ult. I'm not walking up until, you know, I have teammates kind of around and I have ult, so we're good. That's why we were waiting. Now this is a bit deep, but like our guy's kind of okay, and I don't think they're actually super happy with this angle. Stampede forced, I'm good. We spaced the one. He's a little bit popped. I mean, I think it's okay. Really good dash catch. Nice, dude. Owned him. Can we just do fire? I feel like this is pretty doable. Now, obviously, like, our Loki's a bit low, but we want to let them come to us. I think we're, like, 2-2-4 sync here. The problem is, like, we just can't really reach them. Maybe we'll get the Herc, but it's like... Yeah, I'm not even sure we do. Okay, this is, like, mega in. He does kill him, I guess. I don't know. This is, like, so troll. Alright, we'll just do gold. That's fine. A-okay. You'll see that in a lot of these games, especially as a frontliner, what are we like not doing much of at this point? Really farming. We're really much, you know, grouped in team fighting, and it really, I think, shows, right? Like I've talked a lot about in some of my tier lists recently. I've talked a lot in some of my videos recently. Soul laners are typically farming less, especially in the mid game, assuming they have purposeful rotation. So it's very, very important you are getting farm in your early game and you're doing things efficiently in your early to mid game, because if you're not, you're gonna get in big trouble. But like I'm able to do this, and the Serb has to match me, and he's just completely screwed because he doesn't have, you know, like as far of a developed build. And yeah, some of that is like the team lead from towers and the golds and stuff, but a lot of that is also what we did individually by like, you know, being pretty resilient, not dying too much. So you know, definitely a game is going to be easier to play, and it's going to be more comfortable to play if you're ahead. And how can you be ahead? You just farm, you know, well and like intentionally. See, these guys are out, which is chill. I'm just going to like stop it back maybe. Backed. That's fine. Yeah, we get this for free. They don't want to contest. They're too far behind. So they're just going to cross map a little bit. Somebody there? What? Oh, he's like tripping. Yeah, nobody's there. We're fine.
Your team has destroyed the fire giant.
That like spooked me. I missed something, you know? Alright, we're gonna back cover left. Obviously, I probably should have backed already, but yeah, it's all good. Lose the tier 2, it's no biggie.
Your left tower has been destroyed.
Some players here, by the way, will like keep their jungler hovering me, so when I play up on this 1v1, I get ganked. With how this guy's posturing and like, obviously we saw Susano, actually, we haven't seen him. We saw Merlin. Yeah, I don't know. It's not going to happen, so it's fine. But it could, so, you know, there's always little, like, tricks and stuff. It just pays to be aware. A good example of that is, like, right here, I'm probably going to get collapsed on, or he's forcing something, but I've got my team in the 1v1 over there that I really like, so as long as I don't die here, yeah, this will come, but I can probably win this, honestly. Because we have the upgraded Aegis. I don't feel that doomed yet. I fucked it up a little bit. I did miss. We didn't get the Phoenix? No way, by the way. Yeah, what I was going to say is, like, it's all good. We're just going to get a Phoenix. We didn't. Why not? What? We have fire on... Okay, I don't know. It's all good. Well, we didn't lose anything. We bought enough time, so they ended up like kind of shifting over, which is very odd. I did miss a little bit there. I think that was winnable. Bit of a shame, but it's all good. Got conduit here.
Your team has destroyed.
Yeah, so I meant like, you know, obviously it's doable as we start chasing, but it shouldn't matter because at that point, like we have 4 people on tower line, they just like push, you know?
Your
It's
right
more so
tower
when we're
is
by
under
our
attack.
Phoenix and if we die, we just like lose the Phoenix and it's very depressing. But there it was like completely okay. Yeah, that was very odd. Huh. Okay. I guess so. We do have this mushroom now, so because we have mushroom, we can't go an upgraded shell. So we won't. If you don't want to go mushroom to go an upgraded shell, that's fine. You would just go like spirit rope here or magi's or, you know, something along those lines. And that'd be completely okay. You also maybe could just like not go life binder and then go one of those, but yeah, it's up to you. I probably will just go spectral actually. I know they're here. I don't actually care, I don't think. Did more damage than I thought it would, I will say. It's fine, I mean, I'm okay. Maybe we go Magic D. Or at least, like, shared prot. Spectral's not, so... This guy's just gonna split again and do the same thing. I do have to cover, or at least I do want to. Let's just go Magis. I think it's, like, so good.
Has been slain.
Really big solo there. We'll cover this wave. Yeah, now obviously this time he doesn't have help, so he's just gonna book it. If he tries to take this one going, he's gonna get insta-killed. This is completely fine. I don't care too much about the wave, but I also can't reach him, so may as well do it. At least kind of, like, that's fine. We'll be okay. It's not much there. Kind of lame that we had to be on split push and wave shove duty, you know, while the big fight was going on, but it is what it is. Sometimes that's just how you gotta play. I am almost there. We did get a mid Phoenix. It is a 3v4 now and we don't have fire. This is probably a bad play. I'll try to help them a little bit just so... Oh, he's cooked. Too bad. It's fine. As long as Cupid lives. We have a left wave shoving, right wave shoving. We'll be fine. They're going to try to play Pyro or Fire here. It's not up yet, but they're going to look to.
Susano ult, Hercules ult.
Coming. Sorry, I misclicked, dude. I did not mean to press that. I meant to press mushroom. No. Dude, that's so sad. I used everything there. It's such a disaster. I meant to mushroom lifebinder ult, and I just Aegis first. What a mess. Okay, all good. It happens, I fear.
It's time. Free your soul to the others.
Super fun. Super okay. Yeah, it's an easy bait. Good job. Sorry, I had to focus for a second. I bricked. Nice. Coming, I'm coming, coming. I have shell as well. I completely forgot. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not going to shell him because he's fine, but good shit. Dude, I trolled so hard. So you were telling me I had shell before when the Cupid died too? I actually played that. Bro, my bad, Inferno. I actually played that like the biggest burger of all time, dude. Holy
Yeah, no, you guys
moly.
going crazy.
That was so bad. That was so bad. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, Serb's out. I mean, I think gold, because we're just like, here is fine, you know? You can probably just do fire after. Normally, would I just call it to do fire here? Sure, but like, we chased a little, and that was a bit lazy. It's no biggie. I'm just gonna fast right after this, and you know, that'll be that, I think.
Your team has destroyed.
Okay. I think Magis is just the move. I could go something else, you know, like if I went Mantle sucks, but if I went you know, something like Erosion if they had heavy shielding, that would be like decent. if I went, sorry, what's this component even built into? You know, something like Stygian would be okay. It's just like choices, but Magi's I think overall is the most value here. Traded 1 for 1 in the jungle. It's, I think, whatever, honestly. Like, the Susanoo doesn't have a flanker. 4v4 is super easy, so yeah, I think it's a-okay, honestly.
Yeah, Herc's behind us.
Poke that guy. Still have plenty of peel for our team here. Just mushroom him. Remember, that gives you mitts. Brick the Lifebinder really bad. That's okay, though. Now we're just going to ult this guy. He went in. Coming. I don't have anything for him, but maybe it's okay. Nice. We're very low. We're very low. We're very low. We are very low. We are one-shot goat. Not me, but like the back line, and that's the important people for this. Remember, I have peel for him. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we should just do fire. We are chasing way too hard every fight. Way too hard. Okay. Hopefully now we'll finally do fire. This should be like super easy, right? Like the front line is dead. You know, we're gonna have a red buff here, so I do more damage. It'll be cool. This pull should be very free and very easy. I'm actually going to play up because those two can easily duo it, I believe. And I'm going to semi-play for like an angle here. I don't know if he actually kills him or not. I'll try to help here. Okay. That's fine. I mean, he didn't die. I think Susanoo might be like there, though. I didn't actually see the Susanoo. Yeah, this... I should not have pat there. That was super bad. If this guy's here and we lose it, it's super depressing. Okay, he's not. We're good. It was kind of close. I'm fine here, remember, like, I do have ult, so I want to bait myself in a sense. Oh, I don't have ult, I don't have ult. What am I saying? Okay, I have Aegis, though, it's fine. I thought I had ult up, my bad, my bad. Dude, I see all these things up in my peripheral, and it's like I didn't even look. Okay, whoops. That's okay, we're still fine. I have ult, just don't have ult. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we have right lane shoving here. Now, again, we have Lifebinder, we're gonna have Mushrooms soon, like, this is... not the easiest siege because their draft is just strong at defending with Merlin, but like it's super okay. We just can poke a frontliner like that. Now I'm just gonna ult here to kind of like make people scared. And I'm gonna mushroom the backline here. Again, it gives them mitts and we're like completely safe. Just Aegis this. We're gonna super heal with the Aegis. And really our job, right, as a frontliner, and we're not quite a frontliner on Baron, but as a tank, is damage absorption, right? And that's all we did there. We played like intentionally a little, probably too aggressive, and it's no big deal, right? Like we have the Aegis, we have the regen with fire from the Aegis, and the play is pretty good. So yeah, these active items, these relics and stuff as a tank is kind of the way you are valuable. This is a semi-supportive solo, but we did good damage, right? And presuming you do that, you're gonna have a lot of success. So 8-3-14, a couple of brutal stat lines on the the red team, specifically in the duo lane. Holy moly, 3-28 over there, but we did get it done. 34,000 damage, so a little bit low on the damage, but again, the survivability is really the cream of the crop there. And yeah, that'll be that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see all of you super soon. Peace out.